Hey guys, just wanted to start out by saying that this is a project that I had to do for one of my classes right now, and it's basically a story that I chose to animate about my life. It deals with the journey I dealt with through high school to now and how I've grown as a person overall. The name of this project is called The Hero's Journey. Hope you enjoy. So, to start off, you might be asking, what is a hero's journey? The hero's journey is a story about your life dealing with certain situations that you've encountered and overcame. It's told in 11 different stages, and I'll be telling you about my personal experiences that I've gone through. Stage 1: The Ordinary World. The ordinary world is the place you start your journey off from. For me, this was the end of middle school, back in the days when all I'd do is play Minecraft and basketball in my free time. It quickly came to me that high school was coming and that I wasn't really feeling basketball anymore. It became more of something I had to do than wanted to do. Stage 2: The Call for Adventure. This is a stage where something calls out to you to try something new that you have yet to experience. My call for adventure began in high school. Starting out in a school district with a bunch of new people was sort of an adventure for me. The one thing that quickly came to mind was, what should I do, besides school obviously? I wanted to try a new sport that wasn't football, soccer, basketball, golf, or any of the other sports that everyone else played. One thing that did stick out to me right away was swimming and diving. I thought to myself, could I see myself doing this? And right there began my adventure. Stage 3: Accept or Refuse. Stage 3 is a place where you decide, is this the adventure I want to choose? My Stage 3 was based on the swimming team. Although my knowledge of swimming prior to deciding to join the team was pretty minimal, I still held high hopes that I too could become one of the good swimmers on the team. Then came day 1 of practice, a day I extremely underestimated. With plenty of intimidation by the senior swimmers and the non-existent equipment I had, I still felt very discouraged and belittled. After pondering that day whether or not I should join the team, I finally decided to give it a shot regardless of how good everyone else was. Stage 4: Meeting a mentor. A mentor is someone you look up to and encourages you to strive for your goals while helping you alongside. Consider them a best friend in the world of your self-improvement. I joined the team not knowing anyone. I looked for help even though I was a bit too shy for my liking. I went to the coach, who then talked to me about what it'd be like on the team and what I should expect. Now, that coach wasn't exactly my mentor considering he left after my freshman year, but the rest of my journey was accompanied by my new coach, Coach Riley. He was there for me when I needed help and saw the determination I had from day 1. He knew I worked hard and stayed true to myself, and that is why I consider him to be one of my best mentors. Stage 5: Crossing the First Threshold. The first threshold is the problem you encounter on your journey that seems to be difficult at first, but in reality it won't be the hardest thing you encounter. My first threshold I had to overcome was learning the different strokes of swimming since I was new to the competitive scene. The one stroke I struggled with the most was breaststroke. Even to this day, it's my most hated stroke. Butterfly is way better despite what everyone else says. Stage 6: Road of Trials. The Road of Trials is the part of your journey where you run into several problems back to back that you consistently have to solve. My biggest road of trials would be me trying to beat my own personal records after meets. From trying new things like switching up my pace, kicking harder, different leads at different points in the race, I had to find the right thing to help me improve my times. It led to me being disappointed in myself for performing poorly, but at the same time, that was the learning process. I had to learn different ways to improve myself by trying new things. Stage 7: The Supreme Ordeal. The Supreme Ordeal is the stage in which you run into the hardest thing yet that seems impossible, and it's your job to figure out the solution no matter how difficult it may seem. My Supreme Ordeal was achieving the time standards for my college team. Although I wasn't entirely sure on whether or not I wanted to swim in college, I still wanted the reassurance that I had the ability to if it so came to it. It was pretty rough by senior year to crunch those final seconds I needed to make a D1 team, but with only 3.5 years experience, it was seemingly impossible. I pushed myself as much as I could, sometimes a little too much, and still couldn't figure out how to break those last couple seconds. Stage 8: The Ultimate Boon. The ultimate boon is your bliss, what you find to be the treasure out of this whole journey. This is something you should be happy about after the entire road of trials. My ultimate boon was realizing what I truly wanted after a year of hard work. I realized by the peak of my season I still wasn't where I needed to be, but it soon dawned on me that I didn't particularly want to swim in college. The reason that this is my boon, despite it seeming like I didn't achieve my goal, I got exactly what I wanted. A grab on reality on what I really wanted to do with life. I wanted to focus on my design life more so than my high school athletic career. Stage 9 and 10: Accept and Refusal of the Return. The accept or refusal of the return is where you make the decision of going back to the ordinary life you lived or continuing on with the life you've created after your journey. I chose to continue on with the life I created for myself during high school and furthering it into something I enjoyed. I loved being on my high school swim team. It taught me so many things, from discipline to becoming a dedicated, hardworking person to even a leader when I was a captain my senior year. I wouldn't take anything back about it, but instead use it to influence me to be that same person for as long as I can. Stage 11. The Master of Two Worlds. The Master of Two Worlds is the peak of your knowledge of both the lives you created for yourself, the adventurous one and the ordinary one you had before. I became the Master of Two Worlds once I began college and figured out who I wanted to be. I'm currently living up to what I expected to be and hope to continue pursuing my dreams as a designer and potentially reintroduce swimming into my life again. Once the nostalgia builds up, of course. I wanted to give a special thanks to the people in my life that helped me on this journey. My parents, my personal trainer Trevor, friends, teammates, and Coach Riley. You all really influenced my life into shaping me to become a better person, and I can't thank you enough for being such strong influences and providing me with unconditional love and support. I hope you guys enjoyed my little life story. This is my first ever animation I've made, and I've put a lot of time and effort into it, so I really hope you enjoyed it. After looking back at everything I've done with this project the last couple weeks, I'm highly considering furthering my animations on this channel. If you did enjoy the video, like and subscribe. It'll help me know if there's anything I can improve on or not, and whether or not I should continue this hobby of being a content creator. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.